Greetings, A-Town students and families. I'm Mr. Bonham, principal at Albemarle High School. I just want to take a few moments to talk about our shift in Patriot period. So the first question probably you're asking is why? Why are we shifting Patriot period, right? We've been doing this for half a year. What's the need to shift? And there are a lot of compelling reasons that we've looked at. One of the reasons we decided for this year to put Patriot period at the very beginning of the day, some of it did stem from some factors such as transportation to ensure students could get here on time, things of that nature, and also to get a sense of seeing what it would be like for the very first part of the day. While we do acknowledge there are a lot of benefits to what we've done so far at the beginning of the year, there are some areas that still aren't quite as efficient and maybe as effective as we'd like it to be. We also have improved transportation, on-time arrival, that is close to 97%. For a high school of 2,000 students, that's amazing. That's what you want in terms of getting students here on time. The other part is the reminder that school technically starts at 8:55, even though it's been maybe kind of a soft role, especially for some of our older students to come in because of the homeroom. It is important that we maximize our time in class for instruction and most importantly be able to support our students as we move forward. So the shift will happen, as I've mentioned in my emails, to occur on the 26th of February. On that date, the time of first period shifts to 8:55, which is when school starts, and then it'll run till 10:20. At 10:20, then there'll be either a bell or an announcement to indicate that Patriot period has started and for the opportunity for then students to go to their respective locations. The real critical part to this as well as we go through a new schedule is that we need students and adults and teachers to utilize the adaptive scheduler process. And for some of you, you're probably very familiar with that as a student. You get a chance to look into your PowerSchool app and you can see classes where maybe teachers have drafted you to make up a test or do things of that nature, but also a chance for you to draft yourself to maybe go to a teacher for support or just for a particular day or particular period. So the need for the use of adaptive scheduler is going to be critical because teachers will start setting their sessions up on the Friday prior to the next week for when they'll have their academic support as well as things like clubs and other activities. And then students on Saturday, you get actually the opportunity to go in and start looking at perhaps who may have drafted you for the week ahead as far as teachers, but then also look at ways in which you could draft yourself to places or activities or things that you would get a chance to do. So when you go into your 1A class and 1B class, you won't be going to your homerooms after that. There will be a bell that indicates that Patriot period has started, and then from there, if you're on the draft list, in other words, if a teacher drafted you to get some extra help, or you drafted yourself to go somewhere else, then you'll get a chance to leave and then be in that new location. It is critical that you do the draft. If you decide to go to, say, a club activity, you do need to have yourself drafted prior to 8 a.m. of the day of that particular activity. The other thing we also heard from students was club days being restricted on a Friday limit a little bit in terms of the opportunity to get involved in some of these activities. So we are expanding that. So club sponsors can run clubs whatever day through the week that allows for more choice other than just being in your 1A class or going to a teacher for support. And then in addition to that, we're trying to open up additional spaces for students. So if you love to go into the gym on those Fridays to play basketball, or you love to go outside and play soccer, we're going to open up opportunities throughout the week where students can sign up to go to the stadium and play soccer. They can go into the gym and play basketball. So there's a different ways in which we're enhancing clubs and so forth so students can have more opportunities. So we know it's a change. We know there will be some bumps along the road. We'll continue to tweak and improve it. Our goal is we've got essentially about 3 months of school left, and we want to take a look at how this works to see how we can improve it and hopefully create more opportunities as we go through the course of the year. So we'll continue working with you and talking about the process. You'll see today a video about how you can actually draft yourself to some of these activities and get a chance to get this rolling when we start on the 26th. So looking forward to a change and your cooperation to make it work.
Hello everybody, this is Mr. Wonderson, and today I'm going to show you how to sign up for Patriot period sessions and to see where you're drafted. So to begin, you're going to start on the PowerSchool page and you're going to log in. Then on the left-hand side, you should see Adaptive Scheduler. Go ahead and click that. This is where everything Patriot Period will be. Your teachers will draft you by the end of the day Friday, so that then the following week you can draft yourselves if you aren't already selected for a class support session. So you come in on Monday morning or over the weekend or after school Friday. You come in here and you look and see what sessions you can select. Notice I'm recording this video on Monday, and since it's past Monday at 8 a.m., I no longer have an option to select a session. When you view this on Tuesday, you may not have the option to select a session for Tuesday because it's already past the 8 a.m. deadline. Now you'll go through and you can see over here on Friday, you're already drafted for seminar and it's teacher requested, so you can't remove yourself from it. So you can't draft yourself for anything that day either. Go ahead and on Wednesday and Thursday, select a session by clicking on the Select a Session button. You'll see a list of all the sessions offered at the school. If there's a specific teacher you'd like to go to, you can filter by their name up here, or you can just scroll through the list and see everything that's available. When you find the session that you like, just click on the name of the session over here on the left and notice how the cursor turns into a hand. And that will pull up to draft you into that session. When you're done, exit and move on to the next day. There's going to be a lot of clubs available, so it's recommended that you try to sign up for something every day that there's something you're interested in. You can even go to future weeks. Just remember though, if you're drafting for next week, a teacher may still draft you this Friday. So every day at the end of first block, you're going to pull up Adaptive Scheduler, and you're going to look and see if there's what the session is that you're listed in. It also may be that a teacher had to change their club last minute and can no longer draft you. So at the end of first block, make sure you come in and look and see where you're drafted for the day of. If you have any questions, your teacher can help you. It's also very easy to go to this website on your phone. The app, there's not really an app that'll do this, but you can just log into PowerSchool on your phone and pull up Adaptive Scheduler just like we're doing it. It works just as well. I hope you can find some great clubs to go to for this new Patriot period, and have a great day.